How would you feel if bathrooms were organized by pee or poop rather than gender? All poop time is pee time, but not all pee time is poop time. Where's vomit and anonymous bathroom sex with stranger? Of course both of those should occur in the pee room, you fucking barbarian. Real talk. You probably want the vomit in the poop room, monsieur. That's likely the room with the expert janitors assigned. They did this in Always Sunny and said that no one would want others to know if they're taking a shit or piss, and the system would get abused anyway because let's be honest, who would actually use the shit room to shit? I would do it in the piss room. Edit. Why did people upvote this? Why do people get embarrassed by shitting? Only Kim Jong-un doesn't shit. He has no butthole, or a butt crack for that matter. He looks like a huge egg down there. Enjoy fearing everyone judge you for getting in the number 2 line. But if we had been actually doing that since the beginning, it'd be the norm, monsieur. It'd be socially acceptable. Of course it's socially acceptable, but we are still self-conscious about it. It's a biological trait to be fearful when we are vulnerable, and pooping is a vulnerable state. I don't give a crap about how the bathroom is used, but FFS, can we please reinvent our bathroom doors to be full-size doors? Asterisk laughs in not American asterisk. Europeans of Reddit. What is one thing you don't understand about America? Quote, the public bathroom doors gap. WTF. Why? I'm American and I don't understand what the gaps are for. I hate not having privacy. There's too many people that go to pee and end up pooping. It won't work. Who the fuck just ends up pooping? That concept is alien to me. I plan my poops out for at least 3 days in advance. Location, position, music, everything. It needs to be the perfect environment. Nothing is left unchecked. If I pee, I pee. If I poop, it's bombshells and grunting for an hour. Asterisk intentionally. Asterisk. In fact, if I ever feel a poop coming on and it's not time yet, I force it back up. I am the commander of my bowels. Get back in there. SCU, monsieur. My favorite time of the week. Actually, are you a once-a-week pooper? I'm a once-a-dayer. But there are many that poop several times a day, and the rare birds like you that go once or twice a week. Rule of thumb is that a healthy amount is 3 times weekly to 3 times daily. Most of the time I have to do both at once. Being a woman, who doesn't know it? You're getting your period and pee, poo and period all comes out at once. Can't wait for the first time some women are dainty flowers that don't poop. Guy walks in on unflushed period shits, or gets too curious for his own good about what's in the little bin on the stall wall. Greater than can't wait for the first time some women are dainty flowers that don't poop. Guy walks in on unflushed period shits. Greater than or gets too curious for his own good about what's in the little bin on the stall wall. I've cleaned junior high school girls' bathrooms. People think guys' restrooms are bad? No. Women are worse. Some don't flush. Some use half the roll so it can't flush. Some roll up their pads, tampons in half the roll, then try to flush it. Some just set their things on top of the sanitary boxes. Some try and hide it behind the toilet, or in the back of the toilet. Some just toss it at the wall or the ceiling. Some make art. Fuck cleaning women's restrooms. Glad I'm done with that job. I've run bars for over a decade. Women's restrooms are so much worse. In the men's restroom it's just piss on everything. It's an honest sort of mess. Women get creative in their messes, and there is still piss everywhere. It would be more logical to sort by urinals and stalls. I agree with this. What does it matter who's in the stall next to you when you're both in stalls? I don't want women to hear my protein shit noises. Women shit too, and guess what? It smells just as bad. Source: am a woman. The problem is that this essentially creates a men's room and a unisex room. Monsieur, this is not good for women. There should only be 2 bathroom types. One specifically for me, and another for everyone else. There is. It's called a diaper. What happens when people go into a pee bathroom to avoid the poop smell but then cause previously mentioned smell in the pee bathroom? Edit. Of course the first comment I ever post that's even remotely funny to the rest of you nerds is made whilst taking a shit, half asleep. You should get fined for being a monster like that, lol. Bombing the pee room is here. Maybe the poop room has fans, air fresheners? Yeah, we need the police to monitor all poo activity, and the police for pee activity. I saw a bit of video where Luis Suarez and Leo Messi are discussing whether they piss standing or sitting. Part of an obviously very informal interview where they were just shooting the shit for a couple of hours. Messi said he sits. It's less effort. The interviewer asks him if he stands or sits when he is at work, and Messi said, "Oh, always standing. There is only one stall and if you go in there everyone knows what you're doing." If Leo Messi is concerned, people will know when he poops. I think pretty much anyone might. The two rooms wouldn't work because people wouldn't want others to know they are pooping. Plus the idea of a poop room generates the sense of a really smelly one. Making it known that you sit to pee is a good strategy for having nobody ever know what you're doing. I feel like there would be protest poops smeared on the walls of the pee toilet. Third option for both at the same time. I refuse to think it is possible to poop without peeing. Hey, I heard that tinkle. Got out of there. Quote. What about changing pads, tampons? From my experience, the used ones can go on the walls. This guy attends gas stations. It boggles my mind how nasty women's restrooms are. I used to think men would be way worse until I had to clean them at a few jobs, and it seems universal. Women's accessories left on the sink. Lipstick words written on the mirror. Tampons on the walls, ceiling. Toilet paper everywhere, etc. I am like, WTF. Greater than tampons on the ceiling. Were you cleaning up barnyards? Geez, I've seen some pretty dirty bathrooms, but nothing more than you'd expect. Never tampons stuck to the walls. I don't even know how one would do that. Pads have adhesive, but tampons. I'm just not going to think about this one too hard. Great. Now I'm picturing tying used tampons with their little strings to a ceiling fan, and then turning the fan on. Shut up, brain. Sounds stupid. The entire point of spur-8 bathrooms is because we don't want to be in the presence of the opposite sex while expelling waste. This is because of several factors. A. There's a sexual signal between adults, regardless of if it's intentional or even a conscious thing. B. Using the restroom makes you feel vulnerable. Women feel safer knowing men aren't allowed in their restroom, monsieur. C. Public restrooms are designed with efficiency in mind. Women need stalls and full toilets to urinate. Men need urinals, even for a larger building that can hold 500 plus people. A men's bathroom only needs 3 to 4 stalls at any given time, so long as it has several urinals. Edit. Welcome to Reddit, where segregated bathrooms is controversial. Oh, to be 19 again. I don't even want the same sex around when going to the toilet. Why am I reading through these comments? What if I don't realize I need to poop until I sit down to pee? That's when you run out of the pee room and go to the poop room, monsieur. I'd hate it. More often than not in a woman's toilet they wait silently for you to leave, just holding all that poop in, so you don't hear them actually poop. If we organized by poop, the queues would be out the door as we waited for the anxious poppers to just get on with it. Also, those toilets would get rank fast. Can confirm. Used to outwait some people at a previous job. However, the older I get, the less I care and I just let it out now, but I do time the exits. Usually we're not washing hands at the same time. The need to do even that is slowly fading though. But why? In some public toilets in Indonesia, you have to pay a certain amount depending on what you do. Really curious, but how TF do they actually check on what you do though? You better not be pooping. You paid for peeing. I think they just rely on people's honesty. Indonesians are fairly nice people. I do not want to be on a date and go into the same bathroom as the person I am with. I have to shit a lot, which is fine, but I don't want the first date to associate me with the worst shit they had ever encountered. Imagine how gay people feel. Don't girls like pee and poop at the same time? Don't most dudes too? There would be a lot more people offended by other people using the wrong bathroom, so I'm not sure how that would be a solution to anything at all. Bad. What about menstruation time? Because when you pee or poop, you tend to gush some nasty clots, and trust me, that random gush that happens is not pretty at all. I'd try not to look at another woman's cherry fruit gushers. Edit. Ah geez, did I make her delete her account? Sorry, what now? Bad question, because girls don't use urinals. Why did anyone upvote this crap? I have no idea. I'd feel sorry for the ladies who need to take a shit at the same time as me. If your shit smells that bad, I feel bad for the gentlemen who use the bathroom at the same time as you. Don't forget the bathroom for vomit. I second this. Every time I feel like I'm going to puke and go to the bathroom, getting my face that close to the toilet just makes it a certainty that I will puke. That being said, in younger days my friend's house had a tree out front and it became my preferred place to engage in an involuntary release of alcohol from my body. That tree is dead now. You must be a guy, because women have a major third category to deal with once a month. Not to mention there are other things like hair and makeup, and chatting. You mean, there should be a third option, bleed and comb your hair? I'd prefer those two happen separately. So a separate groom room for people who just want to wash their hands and touch up their brow pomade without poo crumbs floating in the nearby atmosphere. Conflicted. I identify neither as pee nor as poop. That's a stupid-ass idea. At this point all I'm wondering is just how fucking stupid our AskReddit questions can get. The barrel has been well and truly scraped. HOWWOULDYOUFEEL just goes to show 90% of this site are 12-year-olds. Sounds stupid. The entire point of spur bathrooms is because we don't want to be in the presence of the opposite sex while expelling waste. This is because of several factors. A. There's a sexual signal between adults, regardless of if it's intentional or even a conscious thing. B. Using the restroom makes you feel vulnerable. Women feel safer knowing men aren't allowed in their restroom. Monsieur. C. Public restrooms are designed with efficiency in mind. Women need stalls and full toilets to urinate. Men need urinals, even for a larger building that can hold 1,000 plus people. A men's bathroom only needs 3 to 4 stalls at any given time, so long as it has several urinals. Who the fuck wants to identify themselves as going to shit via walking into the poo room? There's a reason why women go to the restroom together. It's a safe space for women to get away and only be among other women for a moment. Tell that to the numerous countries in Europe where mixed bathrooms are super common. Here's my thought. Merge both rooms by removing walls and turn every stall into a tiny unisex bathroom with a large open space in the center for washing hands. That sounds like a normal, stall-based bathroom but with better doors. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.